get down. I've tried it before, but you can put, it actually says on here, you can use a little bit of this in some water and drink it, and it'll help neutralize the acid in your body. Well, my dad taught me this when I was little. Have you ever had a car that you know, you're I'm trying to think if it's a negative or the positive, I can't remember which one. The negative, I believe, will always build up this growth on it, and it's an acid. And you can buy things at Walmart, these little sprays and stuff like that, to put on there and to treat it. And I've never really found any of that work really good. But my dad used to use this, and he'd mix some of this up in a little bowl with a little bit of water. You want it kind of thick, you want it kind of pasty, and he would put that on his battery connections, and it would not only just clean them really good, it would also eliminate that acidy green kind of buildup that's on them. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how I use baking soda to clean my battery terminals. Okay, so we've got our baking soda. I just use a little styrofoam bowl. We're going to add a little bit of water to it. Go slow with the water, because a little bit goes a long ways. You want this to be kind of thick, kind of pasty, so that it sticks onto your battery connections and the terminals and stuff. And if you do get it a little bit too watery, you can just add a little bit more baking soda. Just kind of want to like that, so it's kind of thick, and it'll stick to the stuff. Okay, so here we're at our batteries. You can see we've got a little bit of build up here and there. This copper strip here has a little bit of the green on it. And I'm seeing a little build up back in here. And like I say, it's really important to keep these things clean and tight. So we're going to take our baking soda and water here, and a toothbrush works really good for this. And you just want to kind of get it all worked in, get it all around in there. Get underneath your connections as good as you can. And just get all of your connections, your positives and your negatives. Get that all worked up in there really good. And just let it set for a few minutes and kind of take a look at it. Where you see it reacting with the acid, it's going to kind of start foaming up. And just let it do its thing. And you might have to go back and retreat it again. Okay. So we've let the baking soda set on all of our connections for a few minutes here. Mine really weren't all that bad this time. It hasn't been too long since I've done it last. But I try to coat every one of them really good, positive and negative. And then next, all we're going to do is just hose it off with a garden hose. All right, guys, so we've hosed everything off really good, got all the baking soda and everything flushed out. You can see our connectors are a whole lot cleaner than what they were. All of the acid that was on there has been neutralized. And you know, if you've got a battery that's weeping a little bit of acid too, you know, that's going to neutralize that acid. So you don't have. So there you go, guys. There's a quick, old school, really easy, simple way of cleaning your batteries and getting all of that acid build up off of them. Now just go back with a wrench or a socket and make sure all of your connections are good and snug, and you'll be in good shape. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.